I'm
And
here.
by the way, Dave, I'm going to be watching you, Dave. So you're going to hear the right thing.
I can hear a little bit there.
Thanks, Tom.
So that's Tom Kelly, the CFO of Monster, who just chimed in. Now we're all nervous. Now Dave and I are nervous.
Yeah, don't be
Great,
nervous. I'm on
thanks.
another call too. I'm multitasking.
Put him on. There we go. Put him on. Okay, so we're gonna ask Tom the first question. Tom, what does ROI mean? No.
Yes, it's a return on investment, and how we measure that in sports is very subjective. So it lacks objectivity, where $1 of spend doesn't necessarily translate into $1 of sales or profits. So it's if the riders are good, if the sports athletes that we invest in do well, that's where it's all about I guess in the term they call it eyeballs. How many eyeballs see that Monster logo out there in the winner's circle? So if you can get to the podium, get to the winner's circle, and Monster is displayed, that's where we get our benefits. So that would be my ROI.
And you guys are doing a great job of that. Holy cow. Just look at the success of the brand, the sales, the stock, everything. Congratulations. Nice job.
I'm going to let my colleague Dave get into more of the details. Dave, I won't be too critical on whatever you say. So.
No, but you summed it all up. That's what I tell Rodney every single day when we're trying to hire somebody new.
Yeah. All right. Well, session's over. We're done. We're all good.
And Dave, I don't know if you know the story of American Pharoah, but you can tell him that was one of our advertising deals. I don't know if that's been talked about before, but that's when we came in 3 days before the horse was going to ride in its last leg of the Derby or the trifecta, whatever horse racing that they talk about. And we signed a deal with American Pharoah 3 days ahead of time. What was the race? I don't know if it was the Belmont Stakes. He won, so he won the Triple Crown. Yeah, we got a lot of eyeballs on that. So that was a good ROI, Alex.
That was Mitch Covington, I think, who put that one together, right? Mitch did that.
Yeah, he almost lost his job over it.
Yeah, it was a story that has a lot more details than what I've just mentioned. So
he took a big risk on that one, but it worked out.
To the Tiger Woods golf bag, how do you measure certain things? It's again, you don't go down on a piece of paper to say that 6% return on my $100,000 bond investment. It's not that type of an ROI. It's the buzz that you create out there, and people talk. So a lot of people talk Monday morning. Hey, did you see that over the weekend? Or hey, did you see that guy on motocross? And so it's the buzz that we invest in. And so anyway, I'm more in finance. I've got to go back to finance. So I'll let Dave, the marketer, talk all about it. But good presentations from everybody so far, and hope to give you a longer on the next seminar that you have.
Right on. Well, thanks, Tom. Thanks for joining in. And I agree. I think these have been wonderful sessions. The panelists have been outstanding.
Yeah, no, they really have. It's good. I'm the old guy. What is that? The OG. So it's good to see all the young folks come in and do some of the things that we were thinking about years ago, but you guys are actually putting it into reality. So it's good to see.
Well, let me ask this real quick. What are Monster's sales, and how has it grown over the past decade using this kind of strategy of brand ambassadors representing the brands through athletes? Just quick numbers.
When I started, this is where I tell the youngins that are coming up, you never know what's going to hit. And when I started with the company, in fact, Alex, you and I worked together in the years where it was about a $50 or $100 million a year in sales. And now we're in excess or right around 6 billion.
6 billion in sales, annual sales.
And, a lot of that was attributable to the marketing that we did early on when we associated Monster brand with the skateboarders and the extreme sports, the BMX riders. And I might be wrong on some of those, but it was all that type of sports that we associated the Monster brand with. And that's where I wouldn't say cult, but that's where the energy came from those individuals. And it just spreads. And everybody, and one of the things that Monster always wants to do is be cool. And so to associate our brand with cool people, that's where we rely on, the athletes that have been on this forum. We want to be cool, so we hang around cool people. So that's the marketing strategy. So
I tell you what, motocross is a pretty damn cool
And-
sport with a lot of cool personalities. I'll tell you that.
And Dave wrote all that dialogue for me. So thanks, Dave, for writing that. I just recited it right now.
Dave, did you know that he was joining the call today?
No, I didn't, but I'm glad he did because he, he is an OG of the company.